Alright, so let's talk about the difference between an expression and an equation. And we're not really dealing with equations yet, but it's something that people confuse a lot. So I think it's really important early on to really establish the difference between the two. Okay, so a mathematical expression would be something like, say, 5x. There's an expression. Or 2 plus 3. There's an expression. Okay? An equation is a little bit different. Okay? An equation has this thing called an equal sign. Okay? Notice there's no equal sign with an expression. So when I'm doing work with an expression, I'm not going to write equals. So I wouldn't write 2 plus 3 equals 5. Okay, 'cause I don't want to create an equation. But I would go 2 plus 3 is a 5. So I could write it underneath. Now an equation is kind of interesting because there are 3 parts to an equation. Okay, you've got the equal sign, which is one part. And then on both sides of the equal sign, if you pull this out, notice you've got an expression. And on the other side of the equal sign, you have another expression. Okay, so an equation really has 3 different parts. It's got 2 expressions in an equation. So we don't want to create equations out of expressions. All right, so let's just practice doing a couple of problems. Here, the difference of p and 15. So that's simply saying the difference of p and 15. So we're taking p, and what does difference mean? It means subtract. So we subtract 15. This is an expression, p minus 15. I don't have it equaling anything, just p minus 15. Now under here I say the sum of 8 and z. Now there are some really important pages in your book that you're going to find. I think in 1.3 is where it is, but really it'd be nice to have 1.2, but oh well. And that is explaining what we mean by different words. And this is just going to be a learning process. You're going to have to see a word, and you might have to reference that page. So maybe put a little sticky tab on it so that you can recognize what that word is supposed to mean. So the sum of 8 and z. So sum means addition. So this is simply taking 8 and adding it to z.